Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, Cessna flight training device that I built here at home. We're going to go grab our I-8 rating on the Pilot Edge network today. It's going to be IFR out of Catalina. And to be honest, I have no idea where we're going yet. So we'll head over to Pilot Edge. We'll take a look at the rating materials and the fundamentals of the rating, and we'll do some pre-flight planning, get our frequencies, we'll dial in our route, and then we'll head on over to the aircraft and give it a go. So before we go too far, let's just get over to Pilot Edge here and figure out what we're going to have to do. Dave Brendan, hello my friend. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It is currently Monday, 28th November 2022. And if we go here to our I ratings, and we will go down to the I-8, it's going to be a vectored non-precision approach. Okay, and we're going from Catalina to looks like San Diego or San Francisco. I can never remember. San Diego. Okay, learning objectives. Locate and file the appropriate TEC route. Okay, so there's going to be a tech route from ABX to CN for the aircraft being used. Become aware that the pilot is responsible for terrain and obstacle separation during the departure until receiving the first vector, if any. Become aware of the term obstacle departure procedure and when it is used. This is covered in much more depth in the I-11. Some fundamentals about flying the rating, inform ATC, read back clearances, obtain IFR release, conduct the flight. We're going to fly the localizer runway 27 approach. Okay. Try not to hit anything. I hope we do that. Looks like some procedures. Okay. So we know we're going to need a tech route for this, so let's just head right on over to our FAA tech route advisor. And our origin, we're going to eliminate the K and go ABX, which is Catalina, and then SAN, which was San Diego. Okay. And we are in a Q aircraft. We have these identifiers here, PQ. Let's see here. Direction, route string. Looks like we have two options. Okay, so it's going to be one of these first two routes, number 1 or number 2. And let's see, direction. Now, I'm pretty sure I can even use this direction name instead of typing out the whole route string if I wanted to. Let's head back to for flight here, and let's go ahead and put our route in here. Take a look at this flight plan, ABX, and then SAN. And pack for this. Oh man, got a while to go there. Haven't downloaded California in a little bit, it seems. Okay. And if I close that, it won't continue to download. Alright, so we're going to leave that open for now. Let me grab a pen and a piece of paper, because we're going to be jotting some stuff down once this finishes packing our digital flight bag here. I got some new IFR charts, and just waiting on some updated procedures to come through. Yeah. Sorry, I should have probably put this route in for flight and had this already packed ahead of time. And let's see. Get in there. Now it's moving along. So what I'm gonna do, let's see. Out of Catalina, I'm gonna want to know that VOR frequency to track that outbound if need be, and then I'll need to know the Unicom frequency as well, and our departure and or approach controller. Alright, all packed up there. We have an approach or departure 127.4, so it's the same frequency, so that helps me out there. Unicom 122.7, and then that's SoCal. Approach, departure, and that frequency is 127.4. Realistically, in the real world, would probably actually be calling the clearance delivery phone number to actually get a clearance. Let's see here, and we know that Catalina has 04 and 22, and 22 is rate traffic, and the Catalina VOR is 114.15. Head over to San Diego International. Just one runway there? San Diego ATIS 134.8. Lindbergh Tower, Lindbergh Ground. Okay. Ground is 123.9. And tower 118.3. And then approach will be coming in from the west. I'm going to assume 119.6. We'll probably be given that frequency, or given a frequency to contact, I'm sure. But I'm going to write that down just in case. And that's 119.6. And then, let's see. Procedure, arrival, approach. It was going to be localizer 27 if I remember correctly, right? Shoot the localizer, runway 27 approach with vectors to final. Okay. So let me just take a look at this approach plate here. And That's 27. Now localizer frequency 110.9er. Get that written down. Let's take a look. Relatively simple descent profile, it looks like. Right. Route. I guess we could choose either of them. CSTP 54, 56, or 57. CSTP 57, 56, 54. We are PQ. Let's just go for the 57 route. Looks to be about the simplest route, and that'll get us there. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be to a VOR, to a fix, and to the field. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's go ahead and do that. CSTP 57. That's going to be at 4,000. Is that right? No, 5,000. 5,000. Let's make this 5,000. Okay. So that's what we'll file. CSTP 57 at 5,000 feet. While I'm here, do I need any of the pertinent frequencies from San Diego International? Got ATIS, got ground, got tower, got approach. We've got our localizer frequency. Tell you what, let me be ahead of the game here. We'll get this Oceanside VOR frequency. And that's Oscar Charlie November. Oceanside. 115.3. I think I've got all I need now. Yep, so we're the VOR to VOR. Fix SARGS. Alright, I think we've got just about all we need. Packed and ready to go. Let's go ahead and just file our flight plan right here while we're here. Okay, pilot center. file a flight plan. It's not what I wanted. Let me type IFR. Registration. We need to make sure that what we type in here is going to match what we connect with. November 8033 Foxtrot. Does that look right? That looks right. We're going to type 172. We're going to be flying a November model 172. It is a carbureted bird. It's the closest thing that I have to the closest model I have to the real world Foxtrot 172 that I'm training in currently. So we will be using engine primer to start. We will be using carb heat for descents, provided that I remember, and that's why we're using the November. I need to get in that habit of working that carb heat. I've been spoiled with the Sierra Papa model being fuel injected. Equipment, we are going to be slant golf. We do have slant golf on board, and I figure we'll make 110. Departure, ABX, arrival, San Diego, altitude 5,000. Alternates. Should something go awry? I'll just put a OKB in there, just in case. I really don't need to put anything in there, but just in case. And that was a CSTP57. Remarks. I'm just going to put thank you. And we're not using custom weather. We're going to be on a Pilot Edge rating flight. I'm going to select the I-8 rating and file this plan. We'll make sure everything looks right. IFR, registration is good. Aircraft type is good. Equipment code is good. Departure, arrival, airspeed. Got the route in there. Alright, ready to go? We'll file this plan. Flight plan filed successfully. Okay. Let's head to the aircraft. I'll see you over there in just a couple moments. Alright. Glad to see you found the aircraft. Welcome aboard, Felicity. One thing I did not take into account, I don't think Pilot Edge does ASOS. I think they only do ATIS, but we'll find out before we get our weather from a different source here. Okay, let's go ahead and connect to our Pilot Edge network. Connect. Okay. 172.80.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
Connected to Pilot Edge. Good deal. Okay. Let us ensure that we have the appropriate checklist for the aircraft that we're going to be flying. And we do. We have our notes from earlier. Okay. Okay. Fuel. Let's check our fuel. It's going to be important. Fuel, weight, and balance. Okay. You and I on board. And our gear. Both wings fully fueled. Gives us a takeoff weight, 2,073 pounds, with a gross of 2,300. 5 hours, 45 minutes of flight time with normal cruise. So that ought to be plenty for what we're doing. And we do have some broken clouds up there that would appear. And I think there's something I needed to check real quick. Okay. So it's 5:30 out there, 6. That doesn't make sense. Hawker 125, hello, my friend. I'm pretty sure it's only 4:30 in California. Let's see here. World clock. Yeah, San Diego, 4:30. So what's going on here? GMT offset. Oh, that's why daylight savings time changed. There we go. 4:30. Apply those changes. And we're using real time, real day, real weather. Hawker, we're gonna go fly the I-8 rating on the Pilot Edge network. So welcome, welcome. Alright, fuel, weight and balance, and our pre-flight walk-arounds already done. Actually, let's just do this, just so I can kind of see. Right there, aileron, elevator. Okay. Alright, move right along to our interior checklist. This is where I tell you to please go ahead and fasten your seatbelt. Make sure that's snug and secure there. Alright, good. Do me a favor, go ahead and tug on that for me. Alright, thank you. Alright, Hobbs time 2468.6, and I need to get still need to get a little light to put over there. 2648.6. Tack time is 76.5. Okay, alternate static. I'll test that. Okay.
static's good. The Foxtrot 172 model that I'm training in currently in real life, it does not have an alternate static source. So should I ever actually run into an incident where, the pitot static is messed up and I need a alternate static source, where can I find that? What can I do to create an alternate static source? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hammer or whatever sort of instrumentation I may have at my disposal at the time. I'm going to bust the glass right out of this gauge. Break the glass out of the VSI, and you've essentially just created yourself another alternate static source. Okay, circuit breakers, they're all in. Alright. Start checklist. Seat track, let's get scooted up here so we can reach the flight controls. Okay, that feels good there. Avionics are off, our autopilot is off. Carb heat is off. Okay. Not gonna worry about the fuel pump right now. Make sure we're gonna go rich. Okay. Throttle, we're gonna go slight. And need to prime it. She's been sitting over the weekend, so I probably need to prime it 3 or 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Fourth one's always a bit difficult. Alright, primer primed and unlocked. Brakes are on. Okay. Clear prop. Looks clear on the left. It is clear on the right. Don't see anybody up front. Get our key. Okay. And let's see. Prop was clear. Master on. Beacon on. And mags to start. Alright. Engine rotation. Oil pressure's in the green. Let's turn our landing light on for safety while we're sitting here. Mixture as required. Okay. Start checklist is complete, and let's move right along to our pre-taxi checklist. Seat belts. Alright, seat belts are on. Flaps are up. And I'm not going to worry about the heat right now. It's a little bit warm in the aircraft currently. Avionics going on. Let's turn our transponder on. We'll squawk VFR mode Charlie for now. While I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and get this VOR dialed at 114.15. And then it's just in there, ready to go. Okay. Let's try our ASOS. I don't know if we're going to get it, but we'll give it a shot. 120675.
Catalina weather. Wind 240 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 500 scattered, 2,500 broken, 25,000 scattered, temperature 15, dew point 10. Altimeter 2989.
Well, how about that? It does work. Let's grab it again from the top.
Catalina weather. Wind 240 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 500 scattered, 2,500 broken, 25,000 scattered, temperature 15, dew point 10. Altimeter 2989.
989. What's 989 put us at? Right around 1,580-ish. And looks like Catalina 1602, so I'd say we're pretty good there. If we would have set it to field elevation, what's that put us at? 2992. But we're a 2989er. Okay. Got our ATIS, set our altimeter, got our transponder on. Radios, we'll test that right now actually. 123.45. Radio check. Oh, that's because DreamNet, hello, welcome. Bear with me, I need to map a button here. Okay, we're gonna go down here to there, and then we're gonna go manage profiles, and we're going to create a new profile. I'm gonna call this Pilot Edge. Okay, and then we'll hit done. So that essentially just copied the control profile that I just had. The only thing I'm gonna make a change here, we're gonna change this PTT button. We're gonna change that to Contact ATC. In X-Plane 11, it's Contact ATC. In X-Plane 12, it is still Contact ATC, despite the additional ATC calls they have now in X-Plane 12. Okay. Radio check. Alright, let's turn that down just a little bit. I think if I recall, we need to adjust some volumes here. Sound. Radio down to about 50%. Radio check. Radio check. Let's turn that down just a bit more. I don't want to overmodulate them. Radio check. There we go. Sounds a bit better. Audio test. 1, 2. Okay. Heading indicator to compass. Set this while we're here. I'm going to wind our clock back just a little bit. Looks like the sun is starting to set. We're IFR, but I want to have some daytime. So we'll wind back a little bit here. Alright. Oil temperature has come up, so we are ready to taxi. Okay, so what do we got? Brakes. We'll test on the roll. Attitude indicator, turn coordinator. We'll test on the roll. We set our heading indicator to compass. ADS-B. Let's turn the, in my training aircraft, the ADS-B is tied into the nav lights. So I'm just going to turn the nav lights on, and now our ADS-B is on. Okay. our weather. One 127.4.
T260. John Wayne, can I get a radio check, please?
Mic boost might be a little high. It's kind of clipping and overmodulating there a bit, but it's definitely workable.
Thanks, sir.
Alright, I think we're ready. Yep, I think we're ready. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to contact SoCal Departure, let them know what we want to do, that we're on the I-8 rating, and then they'll probably tell us either hold for the release or issue the release. But at some point we'll be switching back over to Unicom, making necessary traffic calls to get out of here, and then switching back over. Tell you what, I need to step out for just a quick second and check a background process that's running. I do apologize, but I want to make sure we're good before we get up in the air. Parking brake is set. Let me idle back just a little bit and then lean this out just a little bit on the ground. And I'll be right back.
Six 4 Juliet Delta, connect SoCal approach 135.4.
Control, was that for me, 6 4 Juliet Delta?
6 4 Juliet Delta, affirm. SoCal approach 135.4.
Roger, 135.4, 6 4 Juliet Delta.
It's not Braden, hello. Hope you had a great weekend, welcome. We're gonna go grab the I-8 rating
Delta 18 Burbank ground, you on frequency.
on Pilot Edge.
Delta 18.
We're gonna...
Delta 18, thank you. Just an amendment to the departure there.
I like to say we're gonna go grab it. We're gonna attempt to go grab it. But I say we're gonna go grab it. That instills a bit more vote of
4000 for
confidence in
Delta
me.
18.
Gotcha, thank you.
Radio check.
SoCal approach helicopter November 6 4 Juliet Delta, checking in with you at 7,500.
6 4 Juliet Delta, SoCal approach, the El Monte altimeter is 2987.
El Monte 2987, 6 4 Juliet Delta.
SoCal approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, on the ground at Catalina, requesting the I-8. IFR to San Diego, local weather on board.
.8033 Foxtrot, SoCal approach. Routing you're looking for is the Coast Papa 56. Clearances on request, stand by.
Alright, Coast Papa 56.
.33 Foxtrot, clear to the Limburg Airport via the Santa Catalina VOR. Coast Papa 56, routing. Maintain 5,000, departure frequency 127.4. Squawk 2735, hold for release.
Prior to the Lindbergh Airport as filed via Coastal Papa 56 from the Catalina VOR, squawk 2735, departure 127.4, November, hold for release, November 8033 Foxtrot.
33 Foxtrot, the reback is correct. Just advise me when you're number 1 for departure, ready to go.
We'll advise number 1 on the runway 8033 Fox.
X-ray Alpha, Charlie Alpha, Mike. Another one that likes to use all the runway. Taxi into the ramp via Alpha, you can remain this frequency. Taxi to the ramp via Alpha, thank you very much. 6145, Charles Mike. Like I said, you paid for it all, you might as well use it.
Yep, because, you know, when that's what those barcodes are for at the end of the runway, you know that.
Delta, ready to copy IFR.
22.7.
For 690, Charlie Delta, Torrance Ground, clear to the Fullerton airports.
Yep. So on the bottom of those jumbo jets, you know, they all have this sensor, and as that sensor passes over that barcode, you know, there's that scanner on the belly of the aircraft. It scans that barcode, tells them which runway, and tells them exactly how much fuel to bill to their credit card. Okay. So we are holding for the release. And winds were 240, so we are going to select runway 22, which we know has right traffic out of here. We are squawk 2735, departure is 127.4. Okay, park and brake off, manual brake test, brakes are good. Alright, so we do have a taxiway all the way down. We do not need a back taxi. Catalina traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot's at the ramp, taxiing the runway 22, Catalina. Alright, got a fuel truck. Okay, he's stopping. Let's put that yellow line right under my knee here. Car beats off. 4-inch. We'll go down here and do a run up. Alright, there's my hold short. Got a tight area here. Alright, that's good enough for there. Run up checklist. Brakes are on. Fuel is on both. Trim. Set for takeoff. Flight controls. Down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator and rudder's working. Okay. Right, mixture's best power, primer's in and locked. 1700. Left mag, there's my drop. Right mag, there's my drop. Carpete, there's the drop. Cycle the prop. 1, 2, 3. I like to cycle the prop at least 3 times. I'm looking for a drop in oil pressure, rise in manifold pressure. Tell me that the governor's working in there. Okay. See if we can swing her back over here. Back over to departure.
November 365, November Golf, Joshua approaching the afternoon. The Victorville altimeter is 2983.
Strobes going on.
2983, thank you very much. November 365, November Golf.
SoCal approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, runway 22, number 1 ready, IFR.
3033 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, you are released for departure. The time now 0055, clearance void if not off by 0105, change to advisory frequency approved, report airborne.
Clearance void not off by 0105, cleared for the release, and I'll talk to you soon, 8033 Fox. Okay. Catalina traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 22, right crosswind departure, Catalina. Alright. And runway 22. Carpete's off. Full rich. Strobes are on, flaps are up. Alright, we're ready to go. Hilly runway here it seems. And full power, I'm going to ease into it, it's going to help with that rudder on takeoff. Airspeed's coming alive. It's about to brake. Here she goes. Let's rotate. Positive rate. Plenty of runway left. Everything's in the green, so we'll call it a go. Looking for VY. Let's climb out about 80. Crap. I just remembered. The Catalina VOR is a different frequency. What's the X-plane frequency? Does it tell me? 111.4. 111.4. 111.4. There we are. Alright. Let's go ahead and make a right crosswind. Okay. Catalina traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, right crosswind 22, Catalina. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cross back over at midfield and go grab that VOR. At least that's theoretically my plan. Catalina traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, going to be overflying midfield 3,500 Catalina. So we're going to need about a 160 heading for that. Should be about right there. Level off. Let's continue our climb up to 5,000. So car approach November 8033 Foxtrot, 4,500, climbing 5,000.
8033 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, ident.
Identic 33 Fox.
33 Foxtrot, thank you. Radar contact over the Catalina VOR, Catalina altimeter 3022.
022, 33 Foxtrot. What's our next fix here? Or waypoint here?
0 Golf Echo, planning 300 vector for the approach.
300,
Ocean side is 115.3. Let's get to this cloud layer. That could be about 80. We're almost to 5,000. Okay, there we are. Let's try and level off here. Let's get our wings level. Let's get our heading. Because I can't really see. Okay, there we are. Use that heading bug, Michael. That's what it's for.
Five 3262, connect Santa Barbara approach on 120.55.
20.55, 53262, connect. Santa Barbara approach, bear 53262, level 8,000 with Mike for Santa Maria. Request the VOR with the localizer back course from San Marcos VOR.
53262, Santa Barbara
These clouds are killing my frame rates here.
Altimeter is 286 across San Marcos at or above 6,000. Cleared localizer DME back course Alpha approach.
San Marcos at above 6, cleared localizer DME back course Alpha 53262.
I gotta tell you, I've been working at Pilot Edge for 7 years now, and this is the first time that somebody has requested that approach from me without being on the I-10 rating.
I love doing it. Challenge. What do they normally request? The RNAV or the VOR?
You know what, honestly, Santa Maria doesn't see a lot of traffic in general. I get a lot of ILS 1-2s for the most part, but for the most part, like with Santa Maria, it's either Cat 4 or I-10 traffic. It doesn't see a lot of action outside of that.
I'm hoping my frames stay up here a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Most
while
people
we're in
go to
this
Santa
cloud.
Barbara or San Luis.
I did set the autopilot. Wonder if there's
El Monte Tower, extra Pachuca Mike is
gotta be a background process going on currently that's affecting that as well.
Tower.
X-ray Alpha Charlie Alpha Mike. El Monte Tower on course approved, runway 19 clear for takeoff. That should be no problem.
Thanks for that, it's clear for takeoff, extra Pachuca Mike.
365 November Golf connects SoCal approach on a 135.4.
We'll connect SoCal approach 135.4, 365 November Golf. Thank you.
0 Golf Echo, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 0 Golf Echo.
SoCal approach.
I wonder if I could request higher to get out of this cloud layer.
8,500 on my way to Torrance.
For 365 November Golf, SoCal approach, the interior altimeter is 2986.
2986, thank you. 365 November Golf. Tower Swing 690 Charlie Delta. Making sure that runway 29 right, IFR.
For 690 Charlie Delta, Torrance Tower, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 29 right, clear for takeoff. 0 Charlie Delta.
X-ray Alpha Charlie Alpha Mike, frequency change approved. X-ray Alpha Charlie Alpha Mike, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved for right now. Push the stop button. Frantic.
Well, we may be getting through.
Full of Tower
Yeah,
Tower.
till we get to another layer.
My inbound for a full stop coming from the Monte.
Sorry, Alpha Charlie Alpha Mike, Fullerton Tower, roger, enter right base, runway 24, report 3 miles.
Right base for runway 24, extra Pachuca Mike, we will report on 3 miles.
33 Foxtrot, connect SoCal approach, 128.1.
SoCal approach 128.1, 33 Foxtrot. SoCal approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, level 5000.
For 8033 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, John Wayne altimeter 2980.
988, 8033 Foxtrot.
Urban ground, Delta 18, with information Alpha ready for taxi.
Delta 18, Burbank ground, runway 15, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 26.
I was giving runway 26 prior to pushback. Delta 18.
No, you were given clearance to push back onto runway 26 from the terminal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay, I can launch off 26 if you'd prefer it, if you're set up for it.
Please, for Delta 18.
Delta 18, roger, you're on the ramp there, sort of 26 now, so call the tower and you're ready to go.
Ready to go, runway 26 for Delta 18, thank you.
SoCal approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, requesting 7,000 for clouds and hardware performance.
8033 Foxtrot, certainly climb and maintain 7,000.
Climb maintain 7,000, 8033 Foxtrot.
For 0 Golf Echo, turn right heading 020.
Right, 20200 Golf Echo.
690 Charlie Delta, connect SoCal approach.
Connect SoCal
Yes, Dreamnade, right now, we're on a VOR course direct to the Oceanside VOR. However, I do have the GPS holding us on that course. Or not the GPS, but the autopilot holding us on the heading.
Climbing for 3,000.
690 Charlie Delta, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Navigating to POR on nav 2 currently.
0 and intercept 0 Golf Echo.
Zero Golf Echo 8 from Dauber, maintain forward till established, cleared ILS, runway 11 approach.
Maintain forward till established, cleared ILS 101, 0 Golf Echo.
53262, connect Santa Barbara approach 124.15.
Sean, 124.1, 52260.
2415.
2415, 52260.
Burbank Tower, Delta 18, holding short of runway 26, ready for departure.
Delta 18, Burbank Tower, runway 26, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff,
Well,
Delta 18.
it's not technically hooked up to nav 2, but it can follow my heading bug.
4,600 on the VOR.
So as long as my heading bug is where I want it to go, the autopilot will follow the heading
Santa Barbara
bug.
approach, Roger, Santa Maria altimeter is 200 under 2.
90260.
Like if I were to put a VOR in here and make it active, the autopilot's not going to go directly there. I'd have to turn the heading bug to the heading that would take us to the VOR. I think I'm only at 6,000 right now. Man, scared me for a second there. No, we're 6,400, almost 7,500 shy, and I've got the the navigator taking us up to 7,000 at a vertical speed of 700 per minute. All right, so now that we're on top, our FPS has come back up to a comfortable 30, 31. No worries, Dreamnade. No worries at all, my friend.
Delta 18, contact SoCal departure.
Approach for Delta 18.
For 53262, can I give you one pointer on that approach then?
I just picked it up. I should be at 6.
There you go. That's the most common failure point on the I-10 rating right there. It's dropping to 4,600 between San Marcos and Ladue.
That's sneaky little.
That's good to know, because that's probably going to be my next
very
one.
subtle on the chart too, like it doesn't really stick out.
Oh, the 4,600 does, yeah. That's exactly right.
So from
Connect San Luis Tower 124.0.
From Oceanside, we're going to go to Mission Bay.
Could you repeat frequency 0 Charlie Delta?
0 Charlie Delta, that one wasn't for you.
Sorry about that. 0 again.
Okay.
And that's 117.8.
San Luis Tower, TBM 910 Golf Echo ILS 11.
910 Golf Echo, San Luis Tower, good afternoon. Runway 11 clear to land.
Clear to land 110 Golf Echo.
Fullerton Tower, extra Foxtrot 5, east on the stream out final. Straight off Charlie Alpha Mike, runway 24, clear to land. Clear for land, runway 24, extra Foxtrot Mike. Victor 64 Juliet Delta, connect SoCal approach 126.7.
Roger, 126.7, 64 Juliet Delta.
690 Charlie Delta, contact SoCal approach 128.1. November 690 Charlie Delta, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
Alright, we'll take my plane back now.
Frequency
My plane.
0.
Yep,
Charlie
positive
Delta.
control. Okay.
SoCal approach, helicopter November 64 Juliet Delta, checking in with you at 5,600 feet.
64 Juliet Delta, SoCal approach, Palm Springs, altimeter 2974.
Roger, 2974. Believe me, the sky looks like it.
Is there ever a cloud in Palm Springs?
I don't know, I don't live there. I'm an East Coast guy, but, wow.
Happy to.
SoCal, please. 690 Charlie Delta, 3,200.
690 Charlie Delta, SoCal approach, forwards and altimeters 287.
Ladder 7. Okay, 0 Charlie Delta.
0 Charlie Delta, you missed the turn at Limbo. You're about 4 miles south of Limbo now. You should be eastbound on Victor 64 at this point.
Could you repeat for 0 Charlie Delta, sir?
Yes. 0 Charlie Delta, your clearance was Limbo, and then it's filed, so you should be eastbound on Victor 64. You're now 4 miles south of Limbo.
Correcting that, heading to 0 Beach.
0 Charlie Delta, yeah, turn left direct to Seal Beach now.
Turning that to 0 Beach, 0 Charlie Delta.
Clear from Tower X, ramp up Charlie Mike, look at the wrong way. 6 off Charlie Alpha. Mike, roger ramp up via Alpha, remain this frequency. Rock the Alpha X, ramp up Charlie. Thank you.
I want to thank everyone for coming in this evening, flying, hanging out. Uh, 18 miles, 17.8 DME, the motion side. Looking at ground speed right now of 143, we must be getting pushed from the rear. We're indicating 120. And what was our localizer frequency? Let's just get that set up here. Get that dialed in, 110.9. And that way we just have that ready to go.
Golf Echo, ramp by Alpha, remain this frequency.
Ramp the Alpha, stay with you, 0 Golf Echo.
.6 DME. And then from there, we're going to go to, what was it? Mission Bay, VOR. 117.8.
64 Juliet Delta, connect Palm Springs Tower, 119.7.
Let's get that on standby.
119.7, 64 Juliet Delta.
53262, connect Santa Maria Tower, 118.3.
Open tower, 118.3, 53262, thanks.
8033 Foxtrot, connect SoCal approach, 119.6.
119.6, 8033 Foxtrot.
Santa Maria Tower, 53262 on the localizer DME backwards Alpha, 2 miles east of Camco.
53262, Santa Maria Tower, good evening. Make straight runway 30, you are clear to land, wind 280 at 14.
Clear to land, runway 30, 53262.
SoCal approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, level 7000.
033 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, good evening, Lindbergh altimeters 2993.
9993, 8033 Foxtrot, thank you.
Good evening, Palm Springs Tower, helicopter November 64 Juliet Delta. We're checking in with you, approaching from your northwest, 6 nautical miles away, requesting full stop landing.
64 Juliet Delta, Palm Springs Tower, good evening. Where do you park on the field this evening?
So we're going to grab a 145, heading 145 out of that Oceanside VOR.
This is my first time flying into this airport at night, so I'm going to take the, what looks to be the east ramp, 64 Juliet Delta.
64 Juliet Delta, roger, enter right down, runway 31 right, report midfield.
Roger, 31 right, report midfield, 64 Juliet Delta.
Yeah, it's Atlantic down in the southeast, and then signature is just off taxiway, whiskey on the other side. The 365 November Golf, connect SoCal approach, 128.1.
365 November Golf will connect SoCal approach 128.1, thank you.
It's so much smoother above the clouds than it is in the clouds. Let me tell you what. .5 miles out.
SoCal approach, Cherokee 365 November Golf, 6,500 on my way to Torrance.
I don't see one of those
365 November Golf, SoCal approach, good evening, Torrance, altimeters 208.9er.
VOR changeover points. So I guess I could just switch right over to it as soon as I cross the other VOR.
Charlie Delta, advise me have your Fullerton weather.
I just head to it instead of trying to go from the ocean side.
Request VOR Alpha for Fullerton 0 Charlie Delta.
Palm Springs Tower, 64 Juliet Delta.
Let me test
I am
the
in
theory.
midfield.
64 Juliet Delta, runway 31 right.
Okay, sort of
clear
weird.
to land with 330 at 6.
Wind 330 at 6, clear to land runway 31 right, 64 Juliet Delta.
690 Charlie Delta, cross Seal Beach at or above 2,600, cleared straight in VOR Alpha approach, and you can expect to circle for runway 24.
I didn't see a VOR changeover point between Oceanside and Mission Bay. So I was curious if I can just switch right over to Mission Bay after I cross Oceanside and head directly to Mission Bay instead of trying to track Oceanside outbound.
So you don't have to fly the procedure.
So I switched it over to Mission Bay and I picked it up, so I should be able to just switch right over to Mission Bay once I cross Oceanside.
Showing clearance arrow 282, November Delta information X-ray, IFR Santa Monica, tower en route, so we are a Piper Arrow, flank Gulf.
For 282 November Delta, showing clearance, sorry you said
Okay,
Santa Monica.
halfway between the leg. Okay.
That's affirmative.
282 November Delta, clear to the Santa Monica Airport.
So we're going to continue to track Oceanside, but we're going to track it outbound
Separator back to the
on a 145 heading.
Papa, Niner, tech routes. Maintain 2,000, expect 6,000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7267.
145 radio, I should say.
Cleared to Santa Monica via flight heading 220, radar vectors Seal Beach, and the CSTP Niner tech route. Maintain 2,000, expect 6,005, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7267.
282 November Delta, your reback is correct, and it's really wrong that I can do that from memory. That's what I know. I've been doing this too long. Foxtrot, ATIS uniform, the altimeter's 2993. Advise we have uniform, safe approach request.
We'll advise when we have uniform, we would like to localize a runway 27, HR33 Foxtrot.
33 Foxtrot, you can expect that.
Expect localize a runway 27, HR33 Fox.
53262, Echo and Hotel.
Echo Hotel with you, 53262, thanks, connect.
Connect.
San Diego International in Bird Field, ATIS information uniform, 0051 Zulu, wind 190 at 6, visibility 10, few clouds of 2,600, ceiling 3,500 broken, 25,000 broken, temperature 16, dew point 8, altimeter 993, arriving and departing runway 27, localizer and RNAV runway 27 approach in use. DFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is listed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
San Bernardino ground, this is Archer Niner 272 Lima at Alpha 1, looking to be as far to the west, sweep for the Cat 7.
Number 9272 Lima, San Bernardino ground. Good evening, runway 6, taxi by Alpha.
It's the Alpha 272 Lima, thank you. Oh, Lean 0 Charlie Delta will perform a procedure turn at Sylvie.
For 0 Charlie Delta, you were cleared for the straight in. You don't have to fly it, but if you want to fly it, you can.
Yes, just for the proxy purpose. Thank you, Delta. 0
Charlie Delta, roger, that's approved.
SoCal approach November 8033 Foxtrot, San Diego, uniform on board.
33 Foxtrot, roger. 64 Juliet Delta, right when able, taxi to the ramp via Echo, remain on this route.
Roger, right when able, and remain this frequency, taxi via Echo, 64 Juliet Delta.
Spundot, hello my friend, welcome, welcome. Flying the I-8 rating on the Pilot Edge network. He hasn't failed me yet, so I think so
yeah,
far
I had to look for a parking place. There's trees in my scenery where there shouldn't be.
I think so far we're doing alright. Because once you make a mistake, from what I recall, they go ahead and tell you once you made your mistake. So I think we're doing good. So welcome, pleasure. Hope you had a great weekend and a great Thanksgiving. I guess I'll probably, so technically if I switch VORs halfway between the leg, I probably should have planned this out a little bit more and known my distance between the VORs. But if I wanted to calculate that up real quick, what do I have here? 13, and what is that? Maybe 16 or so. Whoop. That's what happens when you look down.
6-4 Delta 2 Pound Spring Tower. That was an awesome play. Thanks for your help. Have a good night.
Take care. Have a good night.
So I'm just going to say 15 miles. When I'm 15 miles out, I will switch over to Mission Bay VOR. Okay, and we are almost there at 13 DME out from Oceanside. We're in the cloud layer again. As long as we stay connected to the Pilot Edge network, that's fine. And it looks like our clouds may be about to clear, so this could be a good thing once we punch through here. There's 13.8 DME. Let's go ahead and switch over to Mission Bay.
Cherokee
Okay.
5 November Golf, wish to terminate flight following. Thank you.
So, I mean, theoretically, we should be on the same heading to grab that.
Torrance Tower 133.07.
Connect Torrance Tower 1330.
Stand by Near Tower, departure 90272 Lima, loading short runway 6, with information.
For 9272 Lima, San Bernardino Tower left downwind departure approved, runway 6 clear for takeoff.
Localizer 110.9.
Torrance Tower, Cherokee 365 November Golf, about 5 miles to your east, inbound with information echo.
365 November Golf, Torrance Tower, and our right base, runway 29 right. You are clear to land.
Get around runway 29 right, 365 November Golf.
Johnny Ground Arrow 282, November Delta, information, X-ray, west ramp, ready for taxi.
Oh, I spoke too soon about the clouds. We just had a little hole
Who's
here.
that calling for taxi?
It's Arrow 282, November Delta, John Wayne.
For 282 November Delta, Johnny Ground. Thanks for my 20 right taxi, Bravo Kilo.
20 right, Bravo Kilo, Arrow 282, November Delta.
.11 DME from Mission Bay. Alright, let's drop back down there. SoCal approach November 8033 Foxtrot requesting 5,000.
33 Foxtrot, roger. Descend and maintain 5,000, turn left heading 10.
Descend, maintain 5,000, left heading 10, November 8033 Fox. Cloud feet on, forward descent, power back. And left to heading 10. Get me out of these clouds. Oh, well, there's a hole right there. Let's just take it. Yeah, maybe is 5,000 going to be low enough to get us out from under this level? I might have misjudged that. Here's heading 10. And here's our 5,000 right in the cloud.
33 Fox, just confirm that heading. It's 100, 100 heading.
Okay, understood. Heading 100 and 8033 Foxtrot. I even read back 10. I thought that was a pretty wide turn.
Ontario Class B transition.
For 9272 Lima SoCal approach, squawk
4 feet off, powers back in.
5741.
Iron Condor Simulations. Welcome. Wow, with the rate of 15. Thank you so much for that. Welcome, Raiders. Bear with me just a second. I'll catch up with you. Let me maintain positive control of the aircraft here. We're going to be, let's see, autopilot. Let's bring this down to 5,000. Altitude heading. Okay. Raiders, welcome. Iron Condor Simulation. Thank you so much. We're on flying our I-8 rating on the Pilot Edge network. And if you are new here, welcome aboard Felicity, a flight training device that I built at home.
For 9272 Lima's radar contact, 17 miles northeast.
Seriously, again, thank you for the rain, Iron Condor. I appreciate it so much. So for those of you new, my name is Michael. This is Felicity, a flight training device. So welcome aboard. Happy to have you. We are currently on a heading of 100. Going to grab a localizer runway 27 approach into San Diego.
Ground Cherokee 365 November Golf, holding short Charlie.
5 November Golf, yep, I just gave it to you. Taxi Charlie into the ramp.
Taxi Charlie to the ramp, 365 November Charlie. November Golf, thank you very much.
690 Charlie Delta, connect Fullerton Tower, 119.1.
119.1, 0 Charlie Delta, thank you.
There's There's an airport. I wonder what airport that is.
Fullerton Tower, plane
Unless that's
690 Charlie Delta, on the VOR Alpha approach.
690 Charlie Delta, Fullerton Tower, enter circle south of the field, enter a left down, runway 24, you are clear to land.
Circle south of left downwind, runway 24, clear for land, 0 Charlie.
Charlie Tower, arrow 282 November Delta, hold short 20 right at Kilo, ready for departure.
282 November Delta, Joey Tower, 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 20 right at Kilo, arrow 282 November Delta.
Alright, situational awareness, how we looking. Let's check our cruise checklist here. Throttle prop, mixture instruments. Alright, everything's looking good. We've got kind of an economy cruise going on right now. Now let's look at our descent checklist. We're gonna
33 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 4,000.
descend, maintain 4,000, 8033 Foxtrot. We don't have auto throttle, so we need to manage our descent, manage our throttle with our descent. Let's turn our carb heat on.
November Delta connects to call departure.
Contact departure to November Delta.
We're almost to 4,000. Let's level off here. There's another cloud. Okay, carb heat on.
Departure, arrow 282 November Delta 2000.
For 282 November Delta, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000, direct Seal Beach.
Climb and maintain 6,000, clear direct Seal Beach to November Delta.
A lot of clouds out in California today. Localizer frequency, do we still have that up? 110.9, we do. One 0.9, that's gonna be runway 24 or 27. 4,000, 3,600, 2,700, 2,000. Those are going to be crossed above. Yep, we're flying in a cloud. So, not nearly as exciting as I would expect it to be. I recently upgraded the flight simulator computer to a new i9 12900K to try and take advantage of flying through some clouds, and then not a whole lot to see.
LES clearance delivery, Twin Cessna 5077 Juliet.
5077 Juliet, LA clearance.
5077 Juliet, we are IFR to
I hope they'll turn me soon.
Field Information Lima here at Atlantic Aviation.
77 Juliet, roger, on request. For 33 Foxtrot, turn right heading 170.
Right heading 170, 33 Foxtrot.
River 5077 Juliet, clear to the Gillespie Airport, Seal Beach, Eat departure, and then as filed. Climb by acidics at maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3715.
Twin Cessna 5077 Juliet is cleared to Seal, to Gillespie Field, go to Seal Beach 8, and we'll climb via acidics up to 5,000, then it's filed, departure frequency 125.2, squawk 3715.
77 Juliet, read back correct.
And where am I at? 4,000 and 4,000 is that initial fix? Okay. So one thing I don't like about active sky is the drastic weather changes, cloud changes, like there's not a gradual change like that. Let's check our heading indicator compass, make sure we didn't drift any at all. Fuel looks good, oil pressure, oil temperature look good. Let's go over our descent checklist. Mixture's gonna be full rich fuels on both, which they already are. And carb heat as needed. We got our weather already.
We're 33 Foxtrot, turn right heading 240, intercept the low class.
Right, 240, intercept localizer, 3K Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, you're 3 miles from Vida, maintain 4,000 till established, clear to localizer, runway 27 approach.
Maintain 4,000 till established, clear by localizer 27 approach, XO 33 Foxtrot. Alright, so we're gonna stay here until this needle starts to swing. Starting to come in. I'm going to turn my carb heat on. So we need to cross O'Kane at over 36 and then that Chewy one at 27. Alright, carb heat's on. Let's slow this up a bit. Let's slow our plane up. Everything happens slower when we're going slower. We don't need to be going so fast. I probably could have put this in the GPS and had it quiet for me, but it's no fun. 36 and then 2700. Alright.
For 9272 Lima, radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, connect El Monte Tower 121.2.
2700, 2000.
121.2, 9272 Lima, thank you.
Los Angeles ground, Twin Cessna 5077 Juliet, information Lima over here at Atlantic Aviation, ready for taxi IFR.
For 5077 Juliet, LA ground, good evening, right 25 left, taxi by Alpha and Foxtrot.
25 left via Alpha and Foxtrot for Twin Cessna 5077 Juliet.
So from what I can tell, a localizer approach is only going to give me the horizontal. It doesn't provide any sort of vertical guidance.
9272 Lima, we're 9 miles to the east, looking to come in full stop.
For 9272 Lima, El Monte Tower, good evening, report a 3-mile left base, runway 19er.
3 mile, report 3 mile left base, runway 19er, 272 Lima.
For 33 Foxtrot, connect Limburg Tower 118.3.
Limburg Tower, 118.3, 33 Foxtrot. Limburg Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, 10 miles east on the localizer 27 approach.
8033 Foxtrot, Limburg Tower, good evening, runway 27, clear to land, wind 190 at 6.
27, clear to land, 33 Foxtrot.
For 2 November Delta, connect SoCal approach 135.4.
So 2700, I don't want to be below that when I cross that intersection. Kuhai? I'm just looking for a Poppy or a Vassy to get me all the way down there.
SoCal approach, I wrote 282 November Delta, 6000 with Charlie.
Where are we at?
282 November
2750?
Delta, SoCal approach,
Make sure we get
Imperial,
past that
altimeter
point.
286.
29086 to November Delta.
It's good. Alright, we're past that one. Next, drop below 2000 at Rebo. Rebo, where's that at? That's, okay, that one there. Okay. But I think theoretically, if we just hold a 500 foot per minute descent, we're not going to break our profile. 500 or 600. And 2000 is a magic number at Rebo.
El Monte Tower, Archer 272 Lima is a 3 mile left base, runway 19er.
Number 72 Lima, runway 19er, clear to land.
Clear to land 19er, 272 Lima.
Alright, we crossed Rebo, so we can drop below 2000. We're not quite where I would be at being the numbers, so we're going to hold off on some flaps. Alright, there's our Poppy. There we go. That looks good. I'm going to put in 10 degrees of flaps. I'm going to prepare for this bubble up. Alright, flaps 10. I want to pitch for about 75 to 80. Looks like we're a little bit high on our glide slope.
LAX Tower, Twin Cessna 5077 Juliet, ready for departure, runway 25 left.
5077 Juliet, LA Tower, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff, and 240 at 10.
Clear for takeoff, 25 left, 5077 Juliet.
And pull some more power back out, drop down a little bit more so we can grab that glide slope again. There she is. Putting that power back in. We'll just try and maintain this descent rate and fly this airplane all the way down. I feel like I'm having to keep a little bit of a crab in to maintain that center.
Come on, Tower 272 Lima is clear of the active.
Alright, we're on the glide slope. Keep this crab. Gotta keep this crab in here.
Mountain Tower, Departure 9272 Lima is clear of the active.
272 Lima, taxi park can be Alpha, maintenance frequency.
Maintenance frequency, taxi park can be Alpha, 272 Lima.
72 Lima, it is a pass for the Cat 7.
Thank you very much. 272 Lima.
Sometimes that compass gets in the way. Alright, let's keep this power in. We're holding this crab in. Not quite there yet.
Circle approach Aero 282.
Not quite there yet.
Approach request for Santa Monica when able.
Alright, let's hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Pretty quiet rudder.
RNAV GPS 21.
Hey, now we're done. To number down, Dodge. You can expect that from Dart.
Alright, I know there's only one runway here, so I know that I can exit and not run into another runway. I think.
77 Juliet, contact departure.
Over to departure, 77 Juliet. Los Angeles departure, this is Twin Cessna 5077 Juliet, climbing 3000 for 5 via SID.
5077 Juliet. SoCal departure, radar contact. Turn left heading 160, vectors for Seal Beach.
Left 160, 5077 Juliet.
Rate 033 Foxtrot. Taxi park can be a Bravo, monitor ground. It is a pass for the I-8.
Taxi via Bravo, monitor ground, and thank you for the pass on the I-8. 8033 Foxtrot. And ground is on 123.9er. So we're going to monitor that and stay with tower.
November Delta, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Whiskey, Charlie Echo to Father's
134.2, November Delta.
Okay, Whiskey cross 13 left, Charlie Echo, and I'm sorry, which aircraft am I waiting for?
Taxi parking via Bravo.
We have British 777 ahead of you, you're going to follow.
Follow that 777.
SoCal approach 0282 November Delta, 6000 Charlie.
282 November Delta, SoCal approach, the Santa Monica altimeter 2988. Delta just went current, the wind's 210 at 5. Sailing 4,700 broken, 14 degrees, and 2988 again on the altimeter. 2 November Delta, cleared direct darts, crossed darts that are above 4,300, and cleared RNAV runway 21 approach.
East ramp.
Altimeter 2988 and cross darts that are above 4,300, clear the RNAV runway 21
Well,
approach.
I'm guessing this is sort of the east ramp.
To Cessna 77 Juliet, contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
134.9er, 5077 Juliet.
Oh, it's not a good place to park.
Roger, taking 23 Quebec Heavy.
Say again?
Taking 23 Quebec Heavy, I need 2 taxi passengers.
Tell you what, we're just gonna go
SoCal approach 27507 Juliet, level now 5,000.
We're at,
So that's the 5077 Juliet, SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 2989er.
alright, hold it position.
2989er, 5077 Juliet.
All right. It's at DreamNet. It's exclamation point predict for the landing rate, but no worries there. Well, excellent. At least we got our pass before these clouds really hit, because we got a rendering notification here. Let's go ahead and secure our aircraft. Parking brake on, carpet off. Okay. Idle minimum. Avionics going off. All of our lights going off. Okay. And let's get our G5 off. And mixture of lean, mags, and master. Let me go ahead and disconnect from Pilot Edge. And
Disconnected.
we'll head back over to the FBO.
sorry about my airplane hair. 6 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to do that. 4 months ago, I probably wouldn't have been able to do that. You all in the Twitch community, I've learned and gained so much knowledge through flying these ratings and flying with you that that it's just it's really amazing, and I'm really thankful. A lot of the stuff that you all have taught me, I've even impressed my CFI with, because he has up until we were talking recently, he had no. He didn't think that the flight simulation community was as active and involved as it is, with the, especially with the, Pilot Edge and networks like BatSim. So yeah, it's really kind of you all have really kind of helped not only make me a better virtual pilot, but a better pilot as well. So I can't thank you all enough, and I can't say that enough either. Spundot, DreamDead, appreciate you guys as always. It's always a pleasure having you both on board. I said you guys, that's not the best nomenclature. You all might be a better phrase. So I don't have a whole lot more time. I was gonna try and do some pattern work at one of the focus fields, but I got a couple of things still to do this evening. But route wise, I think we flew the route decently. There were a couple of places that we strayed. We did get that confusion between that 10 and 100 instruction. I swore I heard him say 10, and I can almost guarantee I read back 10. But he corrected, I corrected, no harm, no foul there. Fortunately, our FPS, our frame rate, stayed high enough to keep us connected while we were on this rating. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't have been able to done this flight with clouds with my old machine. Not the way these clouds were, it just wouldn't have been possible. So even though we did have some FPS issues, it was putting out a lot. It was overcast, it was bad weather, it was a very populated area, lots of buildings, lots of objects, lots of things to draw. So great flight. I'm not sure what we're gonna get into tomorrow yet. I'm gonna have to. Let's take a quick look here. Let's take a quick look at this next rating. And looks like the I-9 is retired for some reason. For now. So this one I'm gonna have to study for. Talks about missed approaches. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read up on this, and I've never had to go missed before or fly a missed approach, so I'm gonna have to do some studying on that. Tell you what, let's just go back here. So if I wanted to, oh, that's not what I wanted. Missed approach. So if I missed this approach, and if I had to go missed on this approach, what would I have done here? Climb on a 275 heading to 2,500 feet. Is that correct? DreamNid, you are correct, and I was. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I was bouncing back and forth and looking down and looking out, and I probably should have been a little bit more prepared and had known the the distance between my fixes initially. And I probably should have, jotted that down during our pre-flight planning. That way, when when I was looking between these two VORs, like how far away, if I could have taken a little bit more time and said, okay, we've got 13 DME from Oceanside VOR. But then I didn't necessarily see a distance between this point, Carif, and the VOR. So honestly, I had no idea the distance between Carif. When I got 13 DMA from Oceanside, I see the 16 marked on the line right there. It's under the black route box. Okay. Now then, is that 16 also pertaining to... Oh no. I thought that 16 was for that other line below it. So if that's not the case, then that line, that 320, so then that would be 23. So if it's 16 and 13, it would be 29 miles total between those two VORs. Okay. Yeah, even still learning. Okay, so the Carifix was close to the midpoint. Alright. Good deal. There we have it. The I-8 rating on Pilot Edge. Again, I thank you all for flying and hanging out. It's always my pleasure. Certainly fun, but always more fun when it's more than one and you all make that happen. Not sure what we're going to get into tomorrow. We may join an event somewhere. We may go do some pattern work somewhere. Don't know yet. But either way, we'll see you tomorrow at some point. Let's see who we can send you over to this evening to finish out your night. And I will say, if you're new here, please feel free to go ahead and follow the channel so you can get notified of the next one. And as always, if you come back to see me, I do appreciate that so much. You've no idea. Spundot, you are quite welcome. You're welcome aboard anytime. Let's see. Let's head over to my buddy Melvin Leroy. He's also an X-Plane 11. Machton Monday is his event right now. So we'll send you over to him. Again, you all take care and stay safe and have a great evening. And we'll see you all for our next regularly unscheduled flight. And again, thank you so much. Have a great night and take care.